Yep, sure thing. Yeah, hey Isabel, Philip Rollo here from Staff. There's already quite a few American players on the Phoenix roster. Did that sort of appeal to you, and did you know any of them or reach out to them before deciding to sign for the club?
Yeah, so I'm living with the three of them, and it was honestly really nice when they heard I was coming. They all reached out like immediately, and they have been awesome. I mean, they are texting me all the time. I've been asking them questions, and they've been really comforting. And it's nice knowing that when I get there, I'll have three great girls to be there to welcome me.
Yeah, cool. And I know you're described as a forward, and in the release said, you like whipping in crosses and taking on players one on one. So are you more comfortable on the wing, or where exactly do you sort of see yourself playing?
I kind of played on the left, the right, and the middle all throughout college. I'm not really sure which one I'm maybe the best at. I do enjoy being in the center, but also, I mean, being out wide, I feel like I do like get the ball more and able to get crosses in more. So honestly, it just depends, but I like playing all three and feel comfortable playing all three.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll go. I've just got a quick one. Hi, I'm Tia. I'm from News Hub here in New Zealand. Just reading the release, you made a really kind of cool and interesting comment about wanting to come to the ALeague instead of being over in the States. In New Zealand, we find a lot of young athletes are actively seeking scholarships to go over to the US. What is it about, from your perspective, the ALeague that's actually becoming more appealing?
Well, I've talked to a lot of former teammates and friends that have played in the ALeague, and I've only heard amazing things. And with the NWSL, like you're only guaranteed a contract first round, and I know that ALeague's a really high competitive professional league, and with only hearing good things, and I thought it was the best place for me.
Very exciting. And I know you're coming in for as injury replacement for Grace, and there's also been Chloe leaving as well. There's been a bit of movement, I guess, in the team. Do you see that as a bit of a challenge for trying to come in and fit, or is this quite an exciting opportunity to see what you can come and bring to the team?
It's really exciting. I mean, I'm excited to see how like the style of play and adjusting to it and learn from my teammates. I believe I'll bring something to the team, but they'll also bring something to my game, and I'm excited to work with the players.
Are you excited for Wellington's very cold and windy climate?
I am very, very excited. It's actually crazy because I grew up in North Carolina, was born in North Carolina, went to the University of North Carolina. So this is like the first time me leaving home, but I'm really excited to have Wellington be my home away from home.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Isabel.
Isabel,
Oh,
Nigel from MediaWorks here. You're saying this is your first time away from Carolina. Is that quite a daunting prospect?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm becoming a grown up, I guess. But I mean, it is really exciting. I mean, I've always been outgoing, and my parents said like me growing up, I've never really gotten like homesick or anything. And so I'm definitely nervous and like a little scared, but it's a good scared nervous. So I'm excited.
You mentioned your versatility. Do you feel that could be quite a strength for the Phoenix, your ability to play left, right, or centre?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, wherever they'll put me, I'm gonna try to do my best and bring my skills to whatever position they put me in. So I am excited to see where I'll work with the team, how I'll work with the team, where they'll put me. So I'm very excited.
Final question from me. How did your communication test go this morning? Did you feel as though you slayed it?
I think I did good. I think I did good. So got the degree.
No, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
hey, Isabel. Adam here from News Talk ZB Radio. Was it a hard decision, I guess, not staying in the system over there and taking part in the draft and things? And, did that play on your mind a bit? Did you have to weigh a few things up?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already, honestly, since like sophomore year or like the first 2 years of college, like I always heard like going and playing in Australia, and like kind of just thought like how cool that would be. And obviously, like it definitely came to my mind like entering the draft and going to the NWSL. But as I did more research and like really thought things through, I thought traveling and going to Wellington and playing in that league just made a better fit for me.
Were you able to do much research on the Phoenix to work out if you are a good fit? What kind of information's out there for someone like you when you're considering a big move down here?
Paul was like a great coach, and it was really exciting to see that he got Coach of the Month. And I mean, season past also like because I also was focusing on my season with UNC, so I try to keep up as much as possible. But I was kind of saying to myself, like, first this season, and then once I'm done, I'm completely all in with this team and season.
I need you to repeat the start of that answer. Sorry, Isabel, we just lost you for a little bit. You froze.
Oh no, can you all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay. Did y'all hear any of that, or should I start over?
Just start over if you can. That'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, I got on a few calls with Paul, and he seems like a great coach, and seeing that he got Coach of the Month was really exciting. And I mean, I kept up with it as much as I could, but being in season with UNC, I was more like, I told myself I need to be really focused on this season. And when this is over and done, I'll be completely bought in and focused on Wellington. So I obviously kept up with it as much as possible, but yeah, it was kind of hard with the season also going with it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Barry Guy from Radio New Zealand in Wellington. I missed the start of Phil's question. Did you say that you had some teammates down this way, and had spoken to them?
I've spoken to former. Oh, sorry. Was that to me? Sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I've talked to former teammates and friends that played in the A-League, and they all had said great things. But regarding the Americans on the team, I was saying I honestly I knew of them, but I've never met them personally, but they all have been awesome. Like, reached out immediately, have been so friendly, so helpful, so nice. And I'm really excited to live with them and become teammates with them.
So otherwise, no connection with Wellington or New Zealand at all?
No.
And you decided to not go with the draft and play down here because of the World Cup performance by the USA, perhaps? This is the better revenue now?
I mean, this is also like really exciting to come over at this time with the A-League, with the World Cup. I feel like that's really brought attention to everything, and people are excited about women's soccer over there right now, and I feel like it's growing. So I feel like I'm coming in at a perfect time.
Brenton knows a couple of good barbecue places that might, make you feel at home, perhaps.
Is there? Need some barbecue over there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Isabel, you're obviously just coming off a season. Does that, do you think you'll be sort of ready to put your hand up for selection as soon as you arrive? Like, do you think there'll be less of an adjustment period because, yeah, you have been playing?
I mean, I feel like it's been a little bit of adjustment, but our season ended like a week and a half ago. So I've gotten adjusted and been staying in shape and playing with my teammates that are still here. But I mean, I think with like traveling, going over there, there's always going to be an adjustment, but nothing to the extreme that would like keep me out for a while or anything like that.
Yeah, and like the program at UNC, I was just sort of reading about it now. It's pretty crazy, and like the players that have played for the team, it's like the who's who of women's football. Can you just talk about like what your experience has been like playing for such a powerhouse team, and whether you feel like that has prepared you to just make that step into professional football straight away?
Yeah, I mean, the past 4.5 years I've played with amazing elite players. I mean, my first year at UNC, I played next to Alessia Russo. Me and her played together up top. We played in a 3-5-2, and me and her were the two up top. And that was honestly one of the best experiences I've had at UNC, because I came into UNC already idolizing, knowing how good she was, and she completely took me under her wing and like kind of like guided me. Like she also was very humble and like so hardworking and such a great leader for the team. It was really awesome becoming close with her and teammates with her. And honestly, yeah, working with her, like she worked for me, I worked for her, and we had fun on the field and we're great friends off the field.
Yeah, and I don't know if your paths would have crossed with Katie Bowen, but we just saw like yesterday she had her 100th game for New Zealand. But did you reach out to her at all before, asking what New Zealand was like, or anything like that?
Yeah, we obviously weren't at UNC at the same time, but I haven't reached out to her. But it is funny. I remember going to UNC soccer camp when I was like 11 or 12, and like thinking she was the coolest person ever, and like wanting to talk to her all the time just so I could hear her voice. And she was such like so always hilarious, and she was really great with all the campers, and she definitely left an impact on me because I still can remember like the little things she did during camp and the things she would say and stuff like that.
Well, there'll be plenty more people that sound like Katie Bowen in your life. Cool, that's all the questions I had.
Isabel, I've just got one final question. Can you just give us some very basic information? How long is a season for UNC? How many games do you play in the league?
Close to around like 20. It depends how far we go, obviously, in the tournament. But since I did an extra year here because we got an extra year of eligibility with COVID and everything, I think I had like 110 games played here over the 4.5 years at UNC.
20 games is that over a reasonable period of time, or is it quite a compact season?
We usually play 2 games in a week, sometimes 1 game a week, but mostly there's only like 1 or 2 weeks where you only have 1 game, and then usually play Thursday, Sunday. So
the thought of playing 1 game a week must be quite appealing.
Yeah, it's nice. I'll be able to only focus on 1 game a week.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Safe travels.
Thank you.